Hi, folks. Puffin here with your Antifa News Briefa. It is August 18th, 2021, and today's topic will be Traitor Taliban Trump. I saw that in a chat room. I think Essay said Traitor Taliban Trump, which just rolls right off the tongue and rolls right off the thumbs when you're texting. And we've known Trump as a traitor for a while now. What makes him the Taliban? Let's talk about that. I'm going to delve a little bit deep into that right now. There was a thing last night showing Trump calling, maybe on MSNBC, where Trump, or no, they were replaying Trump on Fox, saying, the Taliban would be smart not to attack the Americans at the airport as they're evacuating Afghanistan. I mean, that's actually true. They would be smart not to attack. They set it up as Trump calls the Taliban smart, like Trump is praising the Taliban, and that's what to be critical of him for. There's a lot more to be critical of Trump for. That's actually a true statement. It would be smart not to attack. It's always smart not to attack. Just like for an individual, you're not as smart when you're angry as you are when you're not angry. Whoever you are, when you're angry, you're less smart. For a culture or an organization or a country, when you're violent, you're not as smart as you could be. This isn't just a criticism of the Taliban. This is a criticism of America. We've been violent. We're the warlike country for a really long time. And we've got smart people here still, but we're not as a country as smart as we could be because we've been violent. Now, the reason Trump is the Taliban is because he is. Like, it's so much easier to understand these things when you see Putin behind Trump. Like, people might think Trump is, everybody's smart in their own way, but nobody's as smart as they could be if they could be nonviolent, for one, and not a tool of someone else. Now, Trump is one of these like self-made, so he's supposed to be calling his own shots type of thing. I'm sure the Taliban feels the same way. I'm sure the Taliban feels like, we're we're making our choices. It's smarter if you're in that position to realize that someone's using you. And if you're engaged in some type of violence, someone is using you. In Trump's case, it's Putin. He realizes it. Other people don't realize that Trump is being used by Putin. In the Taliban's case, it's Putin. Let's just take it back. The Taliban were fighting Russia before they took over the country, and they were being supported by America. It's Charlie Wilson's War is the movie that Tom Hanks made about it. So America was funding the Taliban to fight Russia all through the 80s, a whole decade, which is how they got the title Graveyard of Empires, at least in modern times. And then Russia, continued fighting that war for 10 years. And then when they lost, they were probably mad, not just at Afghanistan, the Taliban, but at America for funding it, for backing it, secretly or whatever. Now, fast forward to today, Tom Hanks' son is part of the Trump virus genocide, where he's saying there's not really a virus, or don't get vaccinated, or don't wear a mask, or whatever. He's trying to spread the virus just like Trump did. We have plenty of evidence of Trump. What did he do? He tried to spread the virus. He wasn't making a mistake. He was trying to kill as many Americans as possible. So, for instance, while it would be smart for the Taliban not to attack Americans at the airport in Kabul, do they care? If Putin's telling them what to do, does he mind killing thousands of Americans at the airport? No, he wouldn't care at all. He's taken pleasure in killing 650,000, 700,000 Americans and millions of people, over 3 million people, I think, worldwide, with the Trump virus. Facebook helped, not just by helping elect Bolsonaro and Trump, who did the exact same thing to spread the Trump virus for Putin, but Facebook helps by putting these fake profiles out there that spread the Trump virus. Now, when I say Trump is the Taliban, it's the same patriarchal terrorist attitude. It's the same might makes right attitude. It's the same attitude we all need to evolve out of. And Trump is not just mentally the same thing. They're on the same team because they're both working for Putin. Putin worked it out to using Facebook and fake troll accounts and trolls, make these people seem popular and take over our countries without firing a shot in the Trump years, and currently in Brazil under Bolsonaro. He's also worked it out to, be the ones backing the Taliban, and, helping them orchestrate and coordinate. Like Hamid Karzai, Bush's pig, who they kept in power even after the people didn't want him, is the one brokering the deal with the Taliban. Like, you don't have to look far to see yeah, they're in this together. They're working it together. And, Trump was saying to his followers at a rally just last year, a few months ago, I've started the withdrawal process. They can't stop it. He's bragging to Putin as much as he is to them. It's good to end war. I'm not saying we should keep having war, but why not go ahead and end it on your watch so you can be responsible for what you set up to do? Because it was all a setup to make Joe Biden look bad. Just like Ronald Reagan paid Iran to hold on to the hostages to make Jimmy Carter look bad. It's all a scam from these evil people. We got to stop them. Thanks for watching.